going to break down some ways that you can implement today to increase your income starting today. So, welcome to the Final Expense Sales Academy, the hub for mastering the art of final expense life insurance sales. If you're looking to become a pro in the final expense industry, you're in the right place. My name is Kyle Williams, and I'm your host to go through the ins and outs of the final expense business, from tips to tricks to industry insights. We cover everything you need to close deals with confidence, provide true value to your clients, and become a better insurance agent. So hit that subscribe button. Let's get started on elevating your sales game one video at a time. Guys, in this episode, we are going to talk about ways to increase your income selling final expense life insurance. So you may be an insurance agent 6 months in the business or 6 years in the business, and you may be asking this question. In fact, every agent that I've been around has always found a way to ask this question one way or the other in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So in this video, we're going to break down some ways that you can implement today to increase your income starting today. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can do it, and I'm going to talk about all the different ways than the obvious. We're going to talk about ways that you can do it without going the obvious route that I know you're initially thinking. So before I do, I want to make a differentiation between two terms that I see get thrown around, and a lot of times people don't understand the difference. There's gross income and there's net income. They're two totally different things, and I see a lot of times that insurance agents focus on the gross income when really they should be focusing on the net income. So let's define them. Gross income is your total income that you bring in. So whatever the total amount that the insurance carriers pay you in a month or a year is your gross income. Now, net income is your income after you've spent all of your business expenses. So that would be your income after you have purchased leads, paid for your travel expenses to go to work, or paid for your other office expenses if you're working in telesales or whatever it may be. Whatever your income is after all your expenses is net income. You should be basing your income off of your net income, not your gross income. Here's why. Because if you're making $100,000 but you're spending $90,000, you're only making $10,000. So you're not really being that profitable. So you can't really brag about making $100,000 if you're spending $90,000, because you're only bringing home $10,000 for you and your family. So now that we understand the differentiation between those two terms, let's focus on some ways that we can increase our income and become more profitable as a final expense life insurance agent. So number one is you can work more days and work more effectively. This is the easiest thing that you can start doing to increase your income. I see a lot of agents take time off on Monday and on Friday, and they also aren't working very effective in the days that they are working. They're wasting time. So make sure when you're working, you're on. And if you want to increase your income, work more days. Number two is get a more cost-effective lead. If you're purchasing leads, if you're buying a lead that is, say, $35, but you can get the same result purchasing a lead on a $15 lead cost, that will increase your overall net income and you'll become more profitable. So just keep that in mind. Number three is you purchase leads. If you're an agent who does not work leads, and you are a friends and family referral based, center of influence, or social media generation type agent, purchasing leads can help increase your overall income. Number four, working on training and self-development. Now, this should be a no-brainer, but I see a lot of agents don't do this. So make sure you're getting with your manager or whoever your sales training manager is with your agency, and find ways to get better at sales, and work on your self-development to continually get better month over month over month. Because if you can take your same number of leads that you're working a week and a month, and you get better at closing, you're going to increase your overall income because you're going to close more. Number 5 get referrals from your current book of business. So if you're talking to your clients, ask for referrals. This will increase your overall income because now your clients are selling for you. Number 6 is reconnect with your current clients and make sure that the policy that they have with you currently is enough coverage, and you can always upsell them. So a lot of clients are always looking for more coverage. So make sure you're reconnecting with your clients. Number 7 is prevent chargebacks. Okay? Work your book of business on people who miss payments and people who are putting in policy cancellations. Because if you keep the policy on the books, it's going to keep you more profitable because you're avoiding chargebacks. So you're not going in the hole. You're plugging the hole in the boat. Number 8 is write the insured an insurance plan, a plan that pays the best commission. Now, use common sense here, okay? Get them a plan that they're approved for, okay? And if 2 are the same, the tiebreaker can be the commission. Because, and what I'm referring to here is like if you're writing a graded policy or a return to premium based policy, and carriers pay different commissions on those. So if there's 2 plans that you're looking at between 2 different carriers, maybe go with the one that pays the higher commission as long as it makes sense for the client. It always has to make sense for the client first, but if it's a pretty close tie, go with the one that pays you the higher commission. Avoid writing guaranteed issue policies unless it's the only option, because those commissions on that is the lowest across the board. So let's avoid writing guaranteed issue unless we have no other option. So those are some things that you can do today and implement today as an insurance agent and increase your overall income. Now, if you notice, the one thing that I didn't say was go get a higher compensation plan. Go get your higher comp. I did not mention that. And the reason I said that is because getting a higher comp is not the solve-all, be-all. Because honestly, let's speak candidly. You could take you as a person today and go get a higher comp. And if you're not doing any of the things that I just mentioned, I will almost guarantee you that you will make the same exact money today on a higher comp than you are where you're at now. You may say, well, that's not possible. I promise you it is, because you have an income limit that you've set yourself on and you're capping yourself at, and that's all you want to make. So going to get a higher comp doesn't solve anything. And also, too, if you leave your agency you're part of, the grass is not always greener on the other side. So you may go to a more toxic, not as good situation. So getting a higher comp is not always the answer. More than likely, you're at a very competitive comp level now. So take these things that we talked about, apply them, and you will increase your overall income. So I hope you receive something valuable here. Be sure to subscribe so that way you'll catch all of our latest content. If you have any questions, comment below, and also comment below what was your favorite piece of content, and be sure to share it with your friends, share it on social media, and we will see you in the next episode.